We're back.
We're back.
Joseph, talk. Interesting. Go.
Joseph, what was it you were going to say?
Well, it was about what we were talking about. It was about Horcrux.
Horcruxes, which I always think the plural of which should be Horcruxes.
But it's not. She said on the site that it's Horcruxes.
What does she know?
Wow.
If there's one thing J.K. Rowling doesn't know much about, it's words. I'm serious.
She uses words too much, like again and again and again.
Yeah.
Like in creatures.
But
yeah,
we love her.
But to her credit, doesn't she usually say said? When somebody said something, doesn't she usually say said rather than intoned or exclaimed or whatever? Because that's like the number one thing that bad writers that want to be good do, is that they have lots of different words for said.
I can't remember.
Really? Well, obviously she's not that egregious an offender either way.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is it, Joseph, about Horcruxes? Horcruxes?
I think it was something to do with you making a Horcrux.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's right. I remember what it was. It was the game that Mary and I are playing.
We're playing a game?
Yeah, we're playing a game,
Good.
which we decided on a few days ago. Not good.
I love
Oh,
that game.
sweet merciful God. I wish I had a Horcrux right now.
Which is where we...
You can't play it on my birthday.
Which is where, well, I
No,
don't
no.
know. We
It's
wrote
like
the
the
rules.
rules, Tom.
Yeah, we wrote the rules, and you were like, "Oh, Joe, you've got to swear on Life from Joe's birthday." Even though it was my birthday, you still said that, and even though it's your birthday, I think we still get to play the game.
Basically, what this game entails is, whenever he least expects it, oops, this way.
Yeah.
We hurt Tom.
Yeah, we
In a way which he doesn't expect.
I threw a mandarin at his groin.
Yeah, and it hit me directly in the gonads.
Sometimes it's just good to go to the basics of,
Yeah, just giving me a
punch
punch.
him, give him a little bit of a wallop.
Yeah.
Once, I said, Mary, you're only a hair ahead of me, and pulled out hairs on his arm.
It's entertaining for all involved other than Tom.
Yeah.
So both involved. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crap.
I think it's entertaining for observers.
It's a rubbish game. And if I could make a Horcrux, then what would that entail? Would that mean that it was harder to
You
hurt
would
me?
never make...
Or would that just mean that you could then also step on my cup and it would hurt me?
It's urgent.
Hey, there's an urgent text, Tom.
So anyway, my midlife crisis is lots of fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's been, what set it off? It's sort of been...
It was talking about old things, I think.
No, it's been building up for a few weeks.
Well, I guess since coming up to your birthday.
Well, yeah.
Makes sense.
Much of this year, really. Like, I think a big factor in it has been Facebook. I've been friending a whole lot of people that I haven't seen in years and years and years and years and years. Like, that I used to know when I lived in Wellington back in, like, some of these people I've sort of seen once or twice since, but I didn't really hang out with them for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's quite nice talking to them again and seeing where they're up to and stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, I can walk around Wellington and see, you know, the steps of the Burger King and say, oh, remember when that was a bank and we used to sit on the steps of that bank all day, every day, and walk around... What?
You never did that.
I did.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
And walk around the markets and say, oh, remember when we would sit in these markets until they threw us out?
So other guys, Tom, were going around kissing girls and going to movies and being...
We were
at their
going to
friend's
movies
house,
and kissing girls.
And you were there sitting in front of a bank.
Joseph, this is what being a teenage layabout is.
Sitting in front of a bank.
Sitting around.
It was like the Hack Circle, Joe. It wasn't
It's
just
like
a
the
bank.
Hack
It's
Circle.
not like you're going and sitting in front of National Bank on Columbus
No.
Street. You know, there were nice steps.
And there was kissing girls and going out and all of that
On the
shit
bank.
went on.
In movies and...
And
Well, I'm
in
sure I
movies.
was just,
In the
yeah.
summertime, we would hang out at Frank Hitz Park and, you know, have dalliances and so forth.
Yeah. That third date at the bank was always pretty good.
No, we would go places and do things. We would sit around the market and like they would say you can't stay.
Don't worry.
They would say you can't stay here
No,
unless you've
they've rang
bought
twice.
something.
I'm getting the phone because they've rang
And so
twice.
we would buy a
People
Coke
who ring
and
twice,
sit there all
ring
day
twice.
drinking the Coke, and that was, you know, sad. Joseph's talking like it's not cool, but I don't think Joseph knows anything about what cool is for a
No.
teenager. What would Joseph know?
Joseph knows nothing.
So that,
No sabe nada.
and like I've been
Sabe.
listening to a lot of the music from those olden times. Like I used to really like Green Day, the Smashing Pumpkins, and you know, because the Smashing Pumpkins, of course, have come out with that new record.
Well, that's
And
what
so
I was
that's
gonna say,
rekindled
Tom.
my interest in the Smashing Pumpkins. But because their new record isn't that good, it's meant that I've had to listen to their old records
Yeah.
instead.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think there's been somewhat of a global midlife crisis, if you will, you know what I mean?
Well, my generation is
Yeah.
just, everyone in my generation is realising, oh fuck, we're 30 and we've got jobs.
And stuff back then
This
was
is
pretty
awful.
fun.
And stuff back then was, yeah, pretty...
Like, don't you think there have been a lot of movies and TV shows and music and stuff what's been talked about lately and stuff?
It was Danny, see? And
Really?
he was the one who rang before
What was
as
he
well.
saying?
He wanted to talk to us.
Right.
And you, Mary, you're like, no, I won't be anybody important.
Well, like what,
And
Mary?
it was
What
Danny.
else? Who else is having a... Because I like this theory of the global
Well,
midlife crisis.
I can't think of any examples. I mean, there's the Pumpkins.
Yeah. Well,
Coming
there
back.
have been a lot of band reformances. Is it
Yeah.
Soundgarden or is it Rage Against the Machine?
Something
One of
like
them
that,
bands
yeah.
is reforming.
And there've been others. And
New Order is reforming, but that doesn't really count because New Order breaks up and reforms like every year. The Cure coming around.
Really?
Yep. Metallica coming out with a new record.
Really?
Yep.
Will it be as great as Saint Anger?
Maybe no, it'll be better. They've said Saint Anger was crap. We realised this, so this time we've got a real producer. and
yeah,
his
but I
name's
hope
Rick.
that doesn't mean they're going to go back to making, like, you know, the crap that they made for the first 20 years of existence or whatever. they did.
No, I want faggot metal
Yeah.
because I'm a big Metallica faggot. I don't like the boonch 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 music.
No.
I like this country song about his mother, and I like the somebody said you knew Metallica had gone soft when he did that song about Hold Me Until It Sleeps. It's like that's the song that turned me on to Metallica.
And the happiest song in existence, Hero of the
Hero
Day.
of the Oh God!
So the window burns.
Hey, don't sing. We were not allowed to put music in this show.
Okay.
No, we can. Because nobody's watching.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So, okay, well, I quite like this theory of the global midlife crisis. I mean, it's been exacerbated. I'll go on to continue my story
Yep.
by Danny's got. Oh, this is another thing feeding into that actually, Mary, is that like retro gaming.
Yeah.
Danny, of course, is what? What are you pinching me for?
I'm not friends with the herding game.
Oh, didn't hurt. Danny has an Xbox and he's been getting, you know, all the old games on it. And one of them is Doom. And Joseph and I have been playing through Doom, which I like very much because...
We're being trained to kill.
Because, yes,
Trained to kill.
according to the Killology man, we are being trained to
Killology.
kill.
I want to be a killologist.
Me too. No, you don't. It's the science of teaching people to kill, and it's
Oh,
really
I don't want to
gross.
be a killologist.
Short-circuiting the brain and so forth. But Joseph, I used to like play Doom when you only just existed. I would sit around and play Doom and listen to Green Day when I should be doing my schoolwork. It was awesome. It was like the best thing. And so playing through Doom again.
And there didn't you write a song about that goblin guy?
I did. I would play on Danny's guitar and sing my song about the Goblin Guy. And it was a pretty fucking cool song. I haven't got a guitar now, so I can't sing it, but it was awesome.
I want to do a Doom video.
Oh, you want to do it? Well, you could do it like this. Like, do-ba-doop-doo.
Right, let's just see.
Well,
if
that
I'm
was a
back.
failed experiment.
We're back. Oh, wait, is that the phone ringing
No, he
again?
just bumped a button.
I'm just...
Everything's going to shit.
Everything is going bad.
Yeah,
Look, and now we've got a
everything's-
crappy camera position.
We've
Why'd
got
you
it-
do it,
I like
Tom?
that light up in the corner. It's all golden. It's
Yeah,
like
but
bloom
we're like
lighting.
down there.
down.
Well, move the camera then, Tard Biscuit.
I was just about to.
Well, good. So,
Yeah, put it down a bit
I
maybe.
know, I'm trying to reach the down.
so that was impressive. We've had 8 minutes of pretty much solely me talking about my midlife crisis. I think
Doesn't
another...
seem like much of a crisis.
Well, no, I'm really enjoying it. It's really fun. I'm gonna score some drugs off the weird-looking kid next door that looks like a Bible salesman. Then I'm gonna hit the weights and try and impress me in a Suvari. Danny would have got that. Well, yet another thing supporting your theory of the global midlife crisis, Mary, is that there have been articles and scholarly blogs and so forth talking about a new phenomenon which is called the quarter life crisis, which is people like 25 to 28, i.e.
Like you.
me, having crises about getting old and selling out to the man and things. So evidently that's a happening thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, for God's sake, doing 8-minute videos on YouTube about it, that's a pretty clear sign.
I'm gonna fuse those two videos together, so it's not gonna be like a crappy cut like it was because of your stupid Doom thing. It's gonna be good.
Okay,
It's
well,
gonna be
should
good.
we only talk for like a minute and a half? Should you cut it now then?
Yeah, I should cut it right now.
Okay.
Oh God.
Goodbye.
Goodbye everybody.
See
We'll be
you
right
soon.
back with a real part. Goodbye.